Judas in the mean.
Ja, herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von Call of Cthulhu, Folge 19. So,
It was
dann geht
my
das mal
word.
weiter.
It's Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Volles Büro
Of
gelandet.
course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
1924, Rivers. Was bitte, also... Dann müsste man... Oktober... Hier immer durchgestrichen wird jeden Tag. 28. Oktober, seit 24 Minuten.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a...
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve?
Ah ja, die
Why
alte
not ask the
Autobahn.
janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak.
Irgendwie festgemacht.
Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Ein Rezept für Barbriorate aus La Folla.
Everybody says it. She's a...
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not
Das
joking.
ist doch sehr
I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Da vorne war ja
Listen to the
gut.
way you talk, you naughty girl.
We've been waiting to be
Aunt says
restocked for
no.
weeks.
You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
I don't have any business in the boiler room. Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's...
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Ist es bevor oder nachdem? Dings da hier
He
war,
broke his back in an
davor
accident
oder
down by the
danach?
docks.
Entweder bei der Bahn gewesen oder
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station.
Ja, nimm ihn doch.
See?
Lern ihn halt nicht.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Mrs. Sanders? What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Founded by C. Hawkins, die
Tell me
Vorher
your
in
symptoms.
I have headaches,
Die drei hingen auf der
and I
Hafen.
can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No,
Ja,
Look. I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. Keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Station B werden wir gebraucht.
Dr. Colden,
Gab's das da auch schon?
do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor.
Ist da noch jemand drin? Ah, jetzt sind wir wieder hier.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge.
Wasser abstellen, das Wasser
Anyhow,
abstellen.
they're still waiting,
So,
and I
dann-
don't think
so,
they'll
bitte.
leave until they
Oh.
get what they want.
Da brauche ich jetzt
Understood.
die Schalte.
Anything
ja.
else?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Frau,
A
wenn
man
die
has
gleich
been
den
brought
Hals
up
auf
from the
mitbringen.
basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same
Et-
thing.
Psych,
They
ja.
bring them up without any accident,
müssen
with
wir
a
halt
multitude
mal
of self-inflicted
Wo waren das
injuries.
jetzt?
We take care of the wounds and then they leave. Each
Sind wir
time,
aber so-
I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our
Wo sind die?
responsibility. You cannot save
Da
everybody,
ist der
Doctor.
Schreibtisch. Der Schlüssel zum Heizungsraum öffnet die Tür zum Heizungsraum. So,
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
The operating room is never
Als
accessible
Raum
after an
war.
operation.
hier. Mach ich lieber Tür zu. Ah, sieht auch alles schlimm. So.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan,
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office.
Na,
But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
that won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
kann ich ihn nicht einfach. Davon kann ich nichts nehmen. Das Nachschlagwerk der Medizinwissenschaft wie ein Wörterbuch behandelt diese alphabetische Reihenfolge alle bekannten und praktischen medizinischen Wissenschaften. Für jeden der Einzelnen sind die Hauptwerke der Behörden aufgeführt. Das war's für diese Folge. Bis zur nächsten Folge. Tschüss.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.